I would like to ask if you are an artist, you bring in yourself, your own experience, your own competence, and you're maybe kind of vulnerable, sårbar, or what should you be prepared of? How could you be met in a company? If you go in and say, I'm a singer, I will do some training with you. Because that's something else that then you and I come in and says, I'm a teacher, I'm experienced, I've been doing this many times. Is there something that should be aware of how they could be met in companies?
Yeah, it's important because say if there has been too much sick leave in this company and the CEO loves the singer and knows that the singer is really good with breathing exercises and making, we know that your immune system increases if you're good with, breathing and blah, blah, blah. We know all these things, right? But the CEO is not a singer and he's not able to do this, and he knows this singer and he wants to bring him, or she wants to bring him in. That's exactly what needs to happen, is that, like Jonna say, the CEO needs to vouch for that person and say, this person can help us with this problem we have, and get the sick leave down, because we need to get the shoulders down, and and then it's not, people are not afraid of the singer, I think, and the singer will not be too vulnerable because the singer knows what he or she is going to do. But it's very important what you're asking about, because we have I experience all the time when I say that my background is theater, is that my next sentence always has to be, but I'm not going to do anything crazy. It's all going to be safe. You're all going to feel good. I always have to do that. So it's like, in the moment I say theater, people do like this, what? And I say, no, it's not my main goal. Safety. You are going to feel safe, trust, so on. Oh, I don't do theater. I'm not this drama person. I don't, right? So, and of course, a singer, oh, I don't sing. No, you're not going to sing. In Norway, we have this idea that when we have bigger parties like weddings, or, the companies have these Christmas parties, we have these, what we call party games, which is all very often someone is being made fun of somehow, or people are voted out, or things like that. And it's very easy. Like like Johanna says, if there is not trust between the CEO and the employees, and we are being hired as artists to train them in doing something, they feel like we're doing that, the party game thing, which everybody, I think, except maybe two people in the world, hate those party games because it's like they're just for entertainment, right? They're not for building people, or yeah. So that's very often the third sentence I say if I feel like the room is very unease, is that this is not anything like party games. So just relax.
Being as special trainers, let's say so, what is your idea or suggestion or imagination when the training finishes or ended? How would you evaluate the outcomes? You as trainers, what is your idea in order to show that your beliefs at the beginning, as you say, so that you first investigate, doing some physical exercises, trying to investigate your attendees through action, asking them questions and some lecturing stuff, but after all this ends, how you as special trainers, let's say so, your idea. I mean, I'm not aiming any really strong structures or any really engaging things. What would be your idea? Because you have some experience, you have some expertise. How would you evaluate the outcome of the training of your attendees?
When you go into a group of people, when you're hired to go into a group of people, then it's your employee that has to evaluate if they or she or the group has succeeded. But of course, yeah, that's the first answer. Astrid.
Yeah, and then we actually do some evaluation in between us, like for after we're done, and that depends a little bit. Sometimes it's more like a debrief because we have experienced a lot, and it's a hard task to do these processes, right? And very often we do them by ourselves, which we have talked about several times, that we really don't want to do them by ourselves. We want to be two people because you can do this change thing, and it's not too hard either because it's hard work. But very often, because of the price, the cost, we end up doing it by ourselves, and then we need to evaluate, debrief, overcome the experience trainers in between. So then we talk about how we felt that that can be both on method, right, Joanna, that we have had a plan using a certain method, and then something happened in the group and we needed to change, and we evaluate that and we say, we talk about that experience and learn from it. We can experience success with something that we didn't really and then we try to find out what happened so we can repeat it. We do things like that on afterwards, even though we don't do them together. I mean, we're a whole company of people that we put into different jobs, but and since this is also something that we do on the side, we don't have enough time to do that evaluation, but it's very important. And I think that if you should provide something for your artist trainers, it's that they find each other somehow, and that they can also evaluate, debrief, talk about, and learn from what the job that they just did. So if that's something that you can do, like put them together somehow.